And welcome back to Jeff Koinange live here at Citizen Television on this 24th anniversary since Safaricom started operations. Time sure does fly when you're having fun. And on the bench, CEO Peter Ndegwa talking about the last 24 years and the next 24. So much planned for this amazing, amazing company. Let's get to the magic wall and get some feedback right away, because there's so much feedback coming in thick and fast, thick and fast. Kali says, good job to Safaricom. Can the CEO talk about Starlink? Is there a threat to their business? Oh, Starlink, Elon Musk.
Jeff, Starlink, I know we speak about Starlink, but actually what we should be speaking about is the role satellite plays. Just in the same way we've had 2G, 3G, 4G, and now 5G, and we are making huge progress on 5G, and also fiber. Satellite will play a very important role. Starlink is one of the initial kind of front runners as far as satellite is concerned. It's in many countries, 100 countries. Kenya is just one of them. People forget, actually, that Safaricom 3 years ago partnered with a company called AST to test how satellite would work in this country. So satellite will play a role. The most important is satellite should complement the investment that has been put into the rest of the infrastructure. Especially rural has not been covered, remote areas have not been covered. There are so many gaps that need to be filled. And in many countries, satellite is filling that role. But also satellite allows for competition. So it's a complementing technology. Yeah. So satellite, Starlink will, I am sure, evolve just like the other technologies has evolved. We need to respond to it. We will partner at some point with a satellite provider, whether that's Starlink or others, right. because satellite will play a role.
You don't feel threatened right now, eh?
No, I think that the front runners always feel like they bring a threat.
Yes, yes, yes.
But remember that for you to remain sharp as a company, you always have to have competition. Yes. We've been making progress on our fiber side. Now we have more than 300,000 customers on the home side, and also about 50,000 on the enterprise side using fiber or fixed wireless. Yeah, so we are continuing to accelerate that. 5G, we are making progress. You've seen that we've, and you are running some of the adverts that of our new propositions at home, where we have doubled capacity for the same price. One of the reasons why we were waiting for the investment to go in so that we could support that capacity. Because you also don't want to promise capacity that you can't support in terms of speeds. We will be testing soon. The minimum now we have is about 15 Mbps, right. Megabits per second. We will be testing for consumers 1 Gbps, which is 1,000 Mbps. So we have 15, we have 30, we have 50, 80, and 100, and for consumers. And for enterprise, we have many more. But for individuals, we will be testing very high speed
1 GB
soon.
Nice. Yeah. Nice. Njugush says, ask Safaricom CEO why they changed from human customer care service to automated Zuri customer care, which is a nuisance. The bot cannot get anything done on a call.
Jugush, thank you. Thank you. I think it's a fantastic feedback, and we take it, whether I call it on the chin or whatever you want to call it. Yes. But actually, it's a fair feedback. But if you think about it, in this day and age of AI and Gen AI, customers will probably not know when they are speaking to an individual versus speaking to an assistant aboard that is AI enabled. Correct. So Zuri is doing a good job, because if we only had human beings, we'd have to employ the whole world. We have 2,000 people who take calls on Safaricom. There is about 4 times that is answered by Zuri. 4 times of the calls that are answered by Zuri versus the human beings. But what I'll say is that we are continuing to improve the experience that customers have. So we are measuring what we call journey NPS. journey, the actual experience a customer is having on the journey of experiencing the call. And we are starting to improve, we are starting to enable it through artificial intelligence and Gen AI. And soon, people will prefer not to go through an individual and wait to be connected to a human being. That's the future? Yeah, that's the future.
Whew. Okay, Steve-O FM Merciful says, as a company that plays a pivotal role in the digital infrastructure of the country, how do you balance the need for operational security and the public's right to access information, especially during times of civil unrest or protests?
Jeff, this is a very important point because there was a perception that potentially we were giving information during this protest. As I said to you, we've created an ecosystem that allows us to have to control what we have, and we follow the data privacy, the Data Privacy Act of Kenya. From a security perspective, the security agencies don't need to rely on us. They have their own tools around the world. Everyone should know they have their own tools. And remember, they arrest criminals, they arrest terrorists, and so on and so forth. So they have their own way of actually picking up information, and certainly not from MNOs, as in mobile network operators, whether that is us, Airtel, or Telecom Kenya. So we would only release information if a court asked us to release information, because there are many times where, by law, we would be required to release information. But security agencies would not wait for court because most of their information is required on an urgent basis. Right. But if they wanted to know about you, do you think they would come to Safaricom? Jeff.
Don't scare me. Don't scare me.
I don't want to speculate.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Miss Mote says, why did they do away with the birthday internet gifts? Why don't they have unique offers, just the same everyday offers that they charge, or they change names every other holiday event? We used to have birthday gifts.
Birthday internet gifts. We still do. What I need to check, and I think this is a good input from Mote.
Yes.
I need to check what she means by birthday internet gifts. But certainly, we still have those gifts that are given when you have a birthday.
It's random. I mean, it's randomly picked?
No. Because remember that we have your date of birth, so we can be able to actually gift you during your birthday.
But that must be every day you're gifting people. I mean, people have birthday every day.
Yes, that is correct.
Good.
That is correct. Yeah. So I will check, and as part of preparing for celebrating 25
years,
I will. I promise Mote that I'll certainly check. That if we don't have them, then we'll bring them back.
You bring them back. Nice. Babu Michael K.E. says, just curious about Safaricom boosters in installments, and establishments. How do they find a land or these rooftops suitable, or establishments of the boosters here? Does one apply for it? Get it established on higher space, or what usually happens? Actually, I'd like to know.
I think Michael is asking. There's a business opportunity.
Correct.
He's seeing.
He has a piece of land somewhere.
Yeah, exactly. But actually, the way we look at it is to say which area do we have network, which area doesn't we have network, and you can either go on a rooftop, especially in densely populated urban areas, or outside of rooftops, because land is not available.
No.
Yeah. But rooftops are good because they are easier, they are cheaper, and so on and so forth. Yeah. But also you don't need a lot of space. But what I would say is that they just need to write to us if they feel they have a space that they think we should lease.
And you send someone and they survey?
Yes, they will survey, and they would say if we will need it, if we have a site near it, because if we have a site near it, then probably we don't need it. But certainly if we need a site and Michael has some property that we can use, they can write to us.
Michael, and it's not Joseph, eh?
No, it's not Joseph. Certainly his other name was not Joseph, yes.
I was in Narok County.
Yes.
2 weekends ago.
That's correct.
Safaricom signal.
Yes.
Powerful.
Yes.
powerful.
Thank you.
I mean,
Thank
but
you.
I could see the
I'll
booster.
I'll tell the network guys that.
Right.
Yeah.
It was. I mean, I could see the boosters
Yes.
here and Sidri over there,
Yes.
and you know, in between. It was no interruption.
Good to hear. Good to hear.
Honestly, King Pri says, ask the CEO if he has ever fully. My colleague in the morning, Patrick Igunza, on the radio, he's asked me the same thing. Ask him, has he ever fully?
Yes. So I think he's caught me because this is one of the few products I've not registered. But in my old business, we always say you have to consume your own products.
Yes.
For you to. So I will go and register and make sure that I have fully set. But most of my team have actually registered. Yeah.
Really?
Yes, they have. Yeah, Fuliza is used by everyone.
Yeah, and we should be proud. I mean, we shouldn't be shameful about it.
No. Fuliza is a very useful product. It is emergency credit.
Yes.
You are paying a bill of 2,100.
Yeah.
You have 2,000 in front of the queue.
Yes.
At the shopping.
At the till.
At the till.
Yeah.
And 100 could cause you not to complete the transaction.
And also a lot of embarrassment.
Exactly, a lot of embarrassment. And remember now, Fuliza is free for the first 3 days. You don't get charged interest. There's a small administrative fee at the beginning, but free for the first 3 days. So you pay within 5 days. It's very affordable. If you don't use it as a stamp loan, which is what we had realized, a lot of people are keeping it for too long.
Yes.
That's why it was becoming a bit more expensive.
Good to know.
Yeah.
Good to know. NM Tode says, kindly ask the CEO to once and for all demystify this whole discrepancy regarding the original founder, architect of M-Pesa. There have been tales of a Kenyan student having invested it, yet official admissions attributed to Nick Hughes. Oh, really? Who's Nick Hughes?
So Jeff, I need to say Safaricom is the pioneer of M-Pesa. We work together with Vodafone because Vodafone has always been a partner. They own 40% approximately, and that's why also M-Pesa used to be in Europe.
Correct.
And there's no one who has ever disputed that, and that's why Safaricom has been credited everywhere in the world. So that I said demystify once and for all. I've demystified once and for all. It's a Safaricom brand.
I'm sure you've answered that question so many times.
Yes, that is correct.
Stacy says, why can't they let customers retain and retire their numbers upon passing? Oh, I usually get a eerie feeling when I did my late mother's, when I dial my late mother's line and it goes through and a man with a rusty voice answers. Oh my God, poor Lesana.
Yeah, so Jeff, I empathize with Stacy, but the reality of numbers is allocated by the regulator.
Yeah.
So we do not have freedom to get unlimited numbers.
Right.
So if we are not using a number because someone may have passed away or has become dormant, so there are rules about what dormancy is.
Right.
We have to return that number and actually
someone else can
use it. So that's the main reason. It's not because of anything.
Right.
So it is not about whether someone has passed away.
No.
Or it is if a number is not utilized, someone cannot retain a number that they don't utilize.
Right.
From a regulatory perspective, you have to account for how that number is being used.
And how long is a dormancy?
It would normally be about 6 months.
6 months.
Yeah, 6 months. If you have not used your number for 6 months, it's probably likely that you're using an alternative number.
Correct.
And you should allow someone else to utilize that, that number.
Gotcha. Nice one. Cherry Digger says, there's a worrisome trend about customer data and privacy infringements has been going on in telcos. What will Safaricom do to prevent unauthorized access and misuse by state criminals and other agents? Are we safe yet?
So,
are we safe?
Cherry, is this Cherry?
Yeah, Cherry.
Yeah, Cherry.
Yeah.
The privacy is a very sensitive area. And whether around the world, in Europe, you have GDPR. In Africa, we've started to have all the Data Protection Act Today we have a data commissioner.
Yeah.
I can guarantee all our customers we follow the law to the letter. Their data is safe. We have a lot of systems. We have a lot of controls. They talk about criminals. I spoke to you about how we protect ourselves from criminals. Yeah. We do not disclose information to state agencies unless authorized by court.
Right.
And court is a process that is described and allowed in law. And are we safe yet? Their data is safe, and their money is safe. We ensure the money. We have systems. Our employees cannot play around with data because remember, it's both internal and external.
Right.
Yeah. So I can assure everyone, all our customers, that we take privacy seriously. In fact, we are going to be publishing all the. We have just gotten certification on both security and privacy, which makes us kind of banking-grade security, but also from a privacy perspective in terms of following the law at an international level, not just at a local level.
Nice. Okay. We have one more. 10 says, a happy, blessed 24th anniversary to Safaricom, and Asante kwa miaka 24. We look forward to now digital from new digital frontiers, especially matters global and lower rates as you hit 25. So from now to 25, you guys are going to be celebrating?
Yeah, we are going to be celebrating. Almost, it's a 12-month of celebration.
Nice, nice.
Yeah, and there will be a lot in store for our customers on voice, on data, on SMS, on M-Pesa, new products that will be coming, issues around security, safety, and privacy will be discussed over the next 12 months to reassure customers that they are safe. From a value perspective, that's also one of the other areas that we are focusing on. We've reduced our prices on data by 2/3 in the past 4 years, by 50% on voice, and by 50% on M-Pesa, and we'll continue to do that over time. But certainly this is the year that we really want to give reliable, always on, affordable service. We know there are challenges in the economy, and as a brand, we want to be there with our customers, and I really want to thank our customers for being with us for 24 years. Absolutely. Yeah.
And the final word, Bona CEO, you can tell your customers what to look forward to in the next 24. I mean, I'm going to be 82 then, but that's an aside.
You'll be receiving all your
benefits.
All your benefits in your house.
Digital.
You won't even need all digital on an app.
There you go.
Yes, yes. Certainly, actually, everyone will have access to the internet. Internet will be a right. I suspect free. Wow. But all the services that go over the internet is what we will create as solutions that allow people to live better lives, whether you're a farmer, whether you're accessing healthcare, whether you're accessing education as a student, whatever you are doing as a business, we empower businesses with tools that allow them to run their businesses across the spectrum. And from a financial services perspective, going beyond payments into full financial health, and for enterprise ensuring that we now leverage the new tech, AI, big data, talking about IoT, in the age of 5G, things need to talk, machines talk to each other through Internet of Things. So it is about digital inclusion for all and ensuring that people can live the lives they want. We can continue to connect people, but that would be almost given. It's about the solutions that come on top that allow everyone to live a better life.
Yeah.
So it's continuing to push the boundaries on technology and innovation to solve societal challenges. But the fundamental layer will be about transforming lives. So our foundations will still be important. Our closeness to community will still be important. But we'll do everything to ensure that our customers and our population feels we care.
You're transforming lives.
Yeah.
Real quick, a lot of people have been asking, what does Peter Ndegwa do when he's not running East and Central Africa's biggest telco? What does he do? Is he playing golf? Is he swimming? Is he jogging? What does Peter Ndegwa do?
I think when you can tell that I'm quite active physically.
Yes.
So I run twice a week.
Wow.
10K.
10K?
Yeah, in Karura, twice a week. I kind of give people a bit of heart. All booked in my diary.
Your bodyguards must be must be very fit.
No, they're also fit. I've also helped people become aware about their own fitness. And the thing is it's not about saying I don't have time. It's part of your life. Health is part of your life. Sleeping, because remember when you're a CEO, you have to sleep well.
Yeah.
To remain sharp.
Yeah.
You have to exercise. You have to look after yourself, to look after others. So running is one. I do golf once in a while, and I watch football. Arsenal is my team. And of course, we were beaten over the weekend.
Why?
So I was not very happy.
Why?
Are you a Man U guy?
No, Chelsea.
Oh, Chelsea. Yeah. I can see the West and North and North West.
North London.
Yeah, North London, West London.
But you guys are doing okay so far.
Yeah, so far we are doing okay. I don't know what happened on Saturday, but we'll overcome.
It's all right. It's okay.
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. Yeah.
Well done.
Yeah.
Have you been to a game live? Have you been to Emirates?
I am actually going to Emirates soon.
Nice.
But I have been to Anfield.
Nice.
Yes. Because my son supports
Liverpool.
Yes. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
What a family.
Yes.
Peter Ndegwa, it's a pleasure talking to you.
Thank you.
Congratulations on 24 years.
Thank you.
All the very best.
Thank you.
Good luck going forward. And, we'll keep track of you guys and what you're doing. And, it's all part of the whole, like you said, ecosystem. It's part of the ecosystem.
Thank you, Jeff. And as we gear up to Silver Jubilee, I'm sure we'll come back to tell customers what we are doing for them. Good. I really want this year to be about frictionless customer experience.
Frictionless customer experience.
And they should hold us to account, who are serving the community at it.
You heard it first from the CEO himself. Should I use that fire
extinguisher? No.
You sure?
Today there's no need. Unless you think there's anything hot.
Let's see. Let's just try. Let's see if it's working. It's been a while.
I didn't know it makes that much noise.
Very loud. It's very loud.
I'd forgotten.
It's very loud.
I'd forgotten. Yeah.
Don't go yet.
Yeah.
Let me just finish this line. Wow. Great interview there. Great one-on-one with Safaricom CEO Peter Ndegwa. And by the way, today, Safaricom is celebrating you. That's right. You, the customer. The millions of Kenyans who have been incredible partners for the last 24 years. Every call made, every connection formed, and every service provided is thanks to you. And Safaricom is committed to continuing this journey together, hand in hand, side by side, as we shape a future brighter and full of possibilities. Safaricom says, Asante kwa miaka 24. Thank you so much, folks, for being a part of JKL. Remember, if it's Wednesday, it's those three letters on the keyboard that follow each other. And the CEO has just mentioned that a little while ago. He said, JKL. What are the chances of JKL following each other? It's happened on the keyboard. Thanks so much for being a part of the show, folks. We'll see you next week, same time, same place. Good night, good luck. God bless Kenya and the better option.
Excellent.
The better option.
Good to see you, Jeff.
Thank you, brother.
Good to see you.
Good job.
Excellent.
Good job. Fantastic.
Thank you.
As always.
Thank you.